What's up, YouTube? It's EricALionsFan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Disregard the noise here, guys. I got some laundry going on here. I apologize for that. But for this beer review, guys, we're going to do Murphy's Imported Stout. This beer comes in at 4% alcohol by volume. I do not know if this is the Irish Stout. My guess that it is not. If anybody knows that, go ahead and put it down in the comments, guys. This beer comes in at 4% alcohol by volume. I do not see that here on the can. I looked that up on the internet on Beer Advocate. Comes in at 154 calories and 3.6 grams worth of carbs. So pretty, a lot of calories for a low ABV beer, guys, but it's a stout. So I'm going to go ahead and see how this turns out. Beer Advocate gives us an 84. The Bros give it a 93, an outstanding score, an A-. Rate Beer kind of says it's a little bit better than average here, and a D on my scale, a 65 overall and a 65 in the style. So as you guys can see, Beer Advocate seems to like it better than Rate Beer, although Rate Beer I think is a little bit too critical, a little bit too harsh on some of the beers. There's been 2 beer reviews of this beer within 1 year. Tim's Brew, he said that it's not really his style. He didn't really care for it. And Poorly Reviewed Beer, that's Justin. You might see him on Rod J. Beer Ventures beer panel, and maybe some of Ronald Terrio's Ronald Terrio's beer panel here too, guys, which I'm a part of. I don't really get to go to all of them, but I try to make them. So he said that he liked it. So that's all I got here for this beer, guys. Let's go ahead and crack this top and we'll see what we got. I hear there's a little thing inside here. Maybe it's the widget in here to make the beer stir. I don't know if you guys can pick that up or not. So let's go ahead and crack this top and see what we got. Hopefully I didn't stir it up too bad. Oh, yeah. Yikes. I'm going to take it real easy here, guys. There we go. Probably wasn't the smartest idea to do. All right, guys. So on the back of this here, it says to do it at 40 degrees plus. It's right out of my refrigerator right now. So, and it says to turn it at a 45-degree angle and pour it in and get the head up there and then pour the rest of it in. So that's what we're going to do with this beer, guys. I got my tulip style glass from Sam Adams. Thanks you, Sam Adams. So 45 degrees and we'll pour it in. I'm going to do just as the instructions say here. Ooh, looks a little creamy out here. All right, guys, we're going to stop right there, and I'll let you guys read the back of it here if you guys want to. All right, guys, the presentation is, right now, from what I can see, there's a lot of, I don't know if it's carbonation or if it's nitro, if it's made with a nitro style, but right now, guys, it's a 2-finger head pour there. It's a dark beer, guys. I can see it. Actually, the head is very, very creamy. That's how I would describe it. Only small bubbles around the sides and on the top. There's no... Now, honestly, I didn't aggressively pour it because I want to go by what Murphy's on the back here of this can describe how to pour the beer. It looks dark, guys. Right here, as the light's coming through, my skylight's right here. It's very, maybe a brownish, a dark brown, maybe almost a copper style color, but it's only right here on the very bottom of the glass. Right here, as I'm looking at the screen here, it's pretty dark. That's kind of all I'm getting. If I hold it, it's dark. I cannot see through it at all anywhere here, guys. Really, I'm only getting it here on the bottom of the glass. Now, as I look here through the window, right here on the my door's right here, right through here through the window, I'm getting some dark amber color right there, and it's just enough to where it's present. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. Some biscuity flavors, biscuity aroma. That's really all I'm getting, guys. Maybe some chocolate coming through. Maybe light coffee notes, very, very, very light coffee notes. And that's all I'm getting here, guys. That's really all I'm getting here. Now, I'm still congested. Now, the cold I've had usually goes on about a month. I feel great, guys. I don't really have any headaches or anything like that, but my nose is still right there. So, all right, guys, let's throw it down the gullet. Let's see what we get. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. Right away. Can tell that it's light. This beer is light. I would go on a light category side, guys. It tastes, I'm getting some coffee. The coffee is the predominant flavor in this beer. So if you like coffee stouts, you'll probably be right up the alley with this, especially being 4%. It's like the English Irish style beer where they don't really have a lot of boldness to the body. It is light, I will say that. Maybe some cocoa's trying to come through. Maybe as it warms up, it may do better. The malts are almost to the charred, almost to the burnt characteristic. Not quite there, but they are almost there. It's kind of a heavily roasted malt, I would say. I can see where people would be either they don't like it or they do like it. It's kind of one or the other with this beer. It's an interesting beer. Now the color to it looks to be a stout, but the taste to me is more like a porter. I usually classify my porters to be lighter, to kind of like to this category. That's just how I see beer, the stout and the porter, that category. I think porters are on the lighter side and stouts are on the heavier side. This doesn't have that heavy body mouthfeel to it, but it does for the category, for the appearance. It does. It looks exactly like it is. It looks exactly like a stout. So, guys, I am digging the beer. It's creamy. I'm getting the creaminess also. But we're going to let this warm up, guys. We're going to kind of let it warm up to room temperature. I'm still going to go work around the house. I'm going to sip out of here, and then we'll come back, and then we'll get my final assessment, all right? Be right back, guys. Hey, guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on this for about 30 minutes now. Yeah, about the same descriptors as before, guys. It's light, thin, coffee, creaminess. Maybe some chocolate starting to come out with this beer, but I'll admit, for as thin as it is and the low ABV beer, I kind of like it. I'm going to admit, I kind of like it. I wish it was a little bit more body to this, but it is what it is. Only because I like my stouts to have just a little bit more body than this. It tastes more like a porter to me than it does a stout. But again, that's how I classify a porter and a stout. Porters are usually lighter, less ABVs like this one, and stouts are usually the higher ABV and have more body to this one. So this one tastes to me more like a porter than it does a stout. But anyway, guys, the review I'm going to give this one, being that it doesn't have any ABVs on the can and no bottled on date or enjoyed by date. I don't know what that stamping or that laser imprinted, what that is down there. I'm guessing it's probably a batch number and stuff like that. So I would give this a B, but I'm going to give it a C minus. I'm going to give it about a 73, a C minus. But the beer itself is like B. I would probably give it like an 85, a B. So, but we need to know what we're drinking, and we need to have a bottle on date on here. That's my two biggest things with beer companies, if they don't have that information on here. And I've scoured the can, guys. I cannot find it on this one. And I've only know that because I went to the website to know that it's 4%. I shouldn't have to go to a website to grab the ABVs of the beer, or go to some website to try to decipher what the bottled on date or enjoyed by date is. That's not cool. Not cool, Murphys. But anyway, guys, what do you guys give this beer? Go ahead and put it down in the comments. Also do a like, subscribe as well. Let me know what grade you guys think this is. And as always, guys, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. You know my spiel, guys. Don't be a hero and drive drunk, because you're going to get pulled over, jail time, possible prison time, court fees, all that stuff. You hit or kill somebody, you're going to be in the slammer for quite a while. And if you kill yourself, you're going to be 6 feet under, guys. Just don't do it. Get a designated driver, okay? And as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.